In 2009, the United States made 4 special pennies to honor Abraham Lincoln. These coins were made because 2009 marked 2 important things. First, it was the 200th birthday of Abraham Lincoln. Second, it was the 100th year since the first Lincoln penny came out in 1909. These special 2009 pennies showed 4 big parts of Lincoln's life. The 4 designs were made for only 1 year, and each one shows a moment from Lincoln's journey, from his birth to when he became president. All 4 of these pennies have Lincoln's face on the front. That design stayed the same, but on the back, each coin had a different picture. These backs are called reverse designs. The first design shows Lincoln's early life in Kentucky, where he was born in a small log cabin. The second design shows Lincoln reading a book while working as a young man. The third design shows him as a lawyer in Illinois. The fourth shows the U.S. Capitol dome being built, to show when he became president. The pennies were made in 2 places, Denver and Philadelphia. The Denver coins have a little D under the year. Those are the ones we are talking about here, the 2009 D Lincoln pennies. These coins were made in big numbers, but some are worth more than just 1 cent. The value depends on the condition of the coin and how rare it is. If a coin is shiny, clean, and has no scratches, it can be worth a lot more than face value. These coins are often called uncirculated or mint state. Some special versions were made just for collectors, and those can also be worth more. The first penny in the 2009 series is the Birth and Early Childhood penny. It shows the log cabin where Lincoln was born in Kentucky in 1809. The design is simple, but it means a lot. This coin was made to remind people that Lincoln came from a poor family and worked hard to become a great leader. The 2009 D version of this coin was made in large numbers, so most are only worth 1 cent if they were used in everyday life. But clean coins with no marks, called MS-67 or MS-68, can be worth $100 to $450. If the coin is in perfect shape, the value could be even higher. The second penny is the Formative Years penny. This one shows a young Lincoln sitting on a log, reading a book, and holding a tool. It tells the story of Lincoln's early life in Indiana, where he taught himself by reading and working hard. This design is popular with collectors, and the 2009 D version is the most valuable of all 4 pennies. A normal used coin is still worth just 1 cent, but a shiny one in top grade, called MS-68, has sold for up to $3,500. That's a lot for 1 penny. There are also special versions of this coin with small mistakes called double dies. These errors can make the coin worth even more, sometimes hundreds of dollars. The third coin is the Professional Life penny. It shows Lincoln standing in front of a building in Illinois, where he worked as a lawyer and speaker. This part of Lincoln's life was important because it helped him become known across the country. The 2009 D version of this coin is also worth more than face value if it is in great shape. A coin with a grade of MS-67 can sell for over $700. That means if someone finds a perfect example, they could make a lot of money from 1 small coin. Coins that are not perfect but still very clean may be worth between $10 and $50. The fourth coin is the Presidency penny. It shows the U.S. Capitol dome under construction, just like it was when Lincoln was president. This image shows that Lincoln became a strong leader during a time of war and change. The 2009 D version of this penny is a little harder to find than the others because fewer were made. That makes it more valuable. A shiny coin in MS-67 can be worth $500 or more, and a rare MS-68 coin may be worth up to $2,000. Some collectors love this design because it shows Lincoln as president, the highest point in his life. Besides the regular coins made for spending, the U.S. Mint also made special collector coins in 2009. These coins were sold in sets and had a satin finish or proof finish. Satin finish coins have a soft shine and were made in smaller numbers. They are a little heavier than the normal coins because they were made with 95% copper, not zinc like the coins made for circulation. The satin coins from Denver have the D Mark II. A satin finish coin graded SP69, near perfect, can be worth $150 to $250, depending on the design. The proof coins were made at the San Francisco Mint and have an S mark. These coins are extra shiny and made just for collectors. They were not meant to be used in everyday life. The proof coins often have mirror-like surfaces. A proof 2009 Lincoln penny graded PR70, which means perfect, can sell for over $400. The higher the grade, the more it is worth. Proof coins are fun to collect but are usually not as valuable as the top-grade mint state coins unless they are graded very high. The values of these coins are always changing, depending on what collectors are willing to pay. Some people buy them for fun, others to make money, and many just love history. The 2009 D pennies are popular because they tell the story of Abraham Lincoln, one of the most respected U.S. presidents. Kids and new collectors often start with these coins because they are not too expensive unless you want the highest grade ones. Even if you find a 2009 D penny in your pocket, you might want to take a closer look. If it looks shiny and clean, it might be worth more than a cent. You can check for errors too. One way to tell if a coin is valuable is to look at the color. Red pennies are worth the most because they are fresh from the mint. Brown coins are usually older and less valuable. Coins with a red-brown color fall somewhere in the middle. The condition, color, and grade all matter when it comes to value. If you want to check how much your coin is worth, you can use coin price guides, online auctions, or take the coin to a coin shop. You can also send it to be graded by a professional company like PCGS or NGC. They will check the coin, give it a grade, and put it in a sealed case. This helps buyers trust that the coin is real and in the condition listed. The 2009 Lincoln pennies are not rare in lower grades, but in top condition, they are very hard to find. That's what makes them special. Some people try to collect all four designs in high grade, which makes a nice set. Others look for errors or try to get the copper versions from the mint sets. It is a fun hobby that can also be a small investment. Some people even give these coins as gifts to teach kids about history or to start them in coin collecting. These pennies are more than just coins. They are small pieces of history. They remind us of Abraham Lincoln's life, from his humble birth to becoming president during the Civil War. Each design tells part of his journey and helps people learn more about the past. Even though they were made in 2009, these pennies are still found in pocket change today. Many people saved them because they were new and different from regular pennies. In the future, some 2009 D pennies may become even more valuable, especially if they are rare or in perfect shape. Coin collectors often watch auctions to see how much these coins are selling for. Prices go up and down, but coins in MS-68 condition or with errors can always bring good money. That's why it's a good idea to keep your coins safe, handle them carefully, and maybe even keep them in holders. In short, the 2009 D Lincoln pennies are fun to collect, and some are worth more than you might think. There are 4 types, and each one shows a part of Lincoln's life. The most valuable one is the formative years penny, especially if it has no scratches and is shiny red. The other 3 coins can also be worth good money in top condition. Special mint set and proof versions are also nice for collectors. These coins are a great way to learn about Lincoln, coins, and American history, all in one small cent.